Waterfowl hunting does not have to be restricted to the water only. We can hunt ducks and geese on the land. With the advent of the increase in population of Canada geese in Iowa, land hunting Canada geese is a wonderful fall and winter activity. The most important thing with land hunting waterfowl is location. Location, 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 kind of like real estate. You want to go scouting, find out where the geese are, where they're roosting, spending the night, and where they are feeding. Someplace in that system you can set up your decoys or set up and try and intercept the geese and be right on the X, right where those Canada geese want to be. So location is very important. Once you find out the location, then you get access to that location, and you can find out who owns the property by looking on the county assessor's site and find the people that are the landowners for that piece of property. Then we go into equipment. We have different equipment in land hunting than we do in water hunting. Land hunting, we're going to use land decoys, full body decoys, silhouettes, and windsocks, so we can use different types of decoys. Both Canada goose decoys and duck decoys such as mallards. We can also use motion decoys such as spinning wing decoys, or some decoys flap their wings, and some decoys do other types of movements such as a flag, which will allow you to create some motion in the spread. Legally, we need 4 documents. We need a hunting license, a habitat stamp, a state migratory bird fee, and a federal duck stamp. We also need a plug in our gun, which restricts our gun to 3 shots. Guns I would recommend, a 12 gauge, a 10 gauge, a 20 gauge, whatever you have that would be appropriate. I would also use non-toxic shot, which is legally required. And for geese, I would use 2-shot BBs, triple Bs for size of shot. And for ducks, I would use 2s or 3s. I would use 3-inch shells or 3.5-inch shells, because a Canada goose is a very, very large bird, and it takes a larger pellet and a larger gun to bring that bird to the ground. There are 2 types of calls for Canada geese, a flute type call and a short reed call. The flute type call is easier to master and has a very nice sound. The short reed, you can do a lot of different sounds with it, but it takes a little more practice. I would recommend going on the DNR website, and they have videos that will guide you through the calling process, or YouTube is a good place to learn how to call ducks and geese. For concealment, there are 4 different ways to conceal yourself in a blind or a blind type atmosphere. One is a natural blind, using natural vegetation to hide yourself in a fence row with corn stalks with vegetation. The other one is below the earth's surface, like a pit blind that we can come up out of, or a low profile blind that is a layout blind and allows us to lay on the earth's surface, or a high profile like an A-frame that we can put in a fence row and all sit in. The weather is also very important for hunting on land. What we look for is, I'm going to watch the weather forecast for today, tomorrow, and a week from now, and also pay attention to the wind direction. What I would like to see for a weather forecast is it to cause some stress to the birds, some cold weather coming in, and if Canada, North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota are getting colder temperatures, that's going to push migratory birds into Iowa, so we have new birds that have arrived here. Also, if we have areas freezing up in this state, that will cause birds to have a little turmoil, have to feed a little more, and cause them to fly around and be more active. For land hunting waterfowl, we want to wear clothing that is comfortable. Earthy tones, camouflage, dark colors will all work just fine, but we want to stay comfortable. We want to wear weatherproof, waterproof, windproof clothing so that we stay warm and comfortable when we are out there. This includes a hat, this includes gloves, this includes comfortable warm boots and pants and a shirt. Have fun waterfowl hunting, and we'll see you in the field.